were handcuffed and later taken to jail.
Why are they putting this on us?
I think they should cut it out now, because this ain't gonna solve the problem.
I told you I don't want you living with roaches.
Warning. This show contains graphic depictions, tasteless banter, and real-life accounts of the most nefarious of activities. Yea, though they do try to project themselves as upstanding, productive members of society, these two knuckleheads just ain't worth a damn. If any of you should find this show to be offensive, turn it off and stop being such a vagina.
Yeah, stop being such a vagina.
Yeah.
Are you good with that?
Yeah, I'm cool with that, bro.
If y'all don't stop being such vaginas, y'all might just catch
diabetes.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
I had to fit that in there somewhere.
Nobody wants to catch the
diabetes.
You're supposed to hit the fucking button, bro.
Oh, my bad. I got distracted, bro.
Jesus.
I didn't know I was on call, bro. You should have set me. You should have.
I tried to
beeped
you.
me.
This is live fucking radio, homeboy.
You should have beeped me on my beeper.
I was testing you, gangster.
My bad. Hey man, before I forget, we got a free sticker giveaway going on, y'all. All the Reloaded 504ns, listen up. The way I figure it, the bathrooms in your town would look better with our stickers in them. Yep. That's just my personal opinion.
100%, I agree.
So we'll send you a handful. All you got to do is call 504-457-8011, and then at which point you receive said stickers. All you got to do is go post them up in the bathrooms in your town.
Hold up, bro. So all you have to do is call a phone number.
Yeah.
A free phone number.
Yeah, 504-457-8011. It's our voicemail. We don't man that shit. We ain't got operators standing by. We ain't rich.
And then you leave a message.
Yeah, be like, hey, send me some stickers, motherfuckers.
Whoa. What if they're not big cursors?
They could be like, send me some stickers, mother humpers.
Cool. What if they're not even really into humping so much?
They could be like, send us some stickers, you wild and crazy guys.
Wild and crazy guys.
You silly people.
Silly geese.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway. Yeah, so that's that.
Cool.
That's out there now.
Cool. Yeah, call in because look, this sticker, it's gonna be a collector's item. I don't know if you guys are as
well, they might not be familiar with the campaign we got going on right now.
Yeah.
Our stickers currently are only found in bathroom stalls. Like the backs of the doors of those narrow-ass bathroom stalls that you sit down and do your business in.
Yep.
And this is the reason why. Because when people go in there to clean them, they don't close the door behind them because it's so small. So the sticker remains.
That's right. So it's the sticker. It's the Forevermore sticker.
It's my marketing genius, and I've tested it, and it works. The grocery store near my house has got the same damn sticker in the same bathroom stall for like 3 months now.
And we have surveyed and videotaped every single employee that went in and out of that bathroom.
Perhaps.
While they were in the bathroom.
Allegedly.
On videotape.
That's sick.
High def.
How's this Airbnb going with you in your own house? The specific thing I tried to talk you out of, but you went ahead and did anyway.
Yeah. Thanks for asking, bro. Dude, so far it is going well, I will say. We have not, I'm not gonna lie, we've run into a few issues.
Some snafus.
A couple of snafus, yeah, no doubt. Nothing that was over our head though, So it was all handled amicably.
Yeah.
And no harm, no foul.
It's y'all bobbed and weaved?
Dude, we bobbed, weaved, fucking stuck and moved like butterflies and bees. Yeah, it was good. It's so far it's been good, bro. It's been a nice little like supplemental income. Like I think I'm making like close to $1,000 this month already.
Yeah.
And what are we at? What's today, the 5th? Right. So I think I'm at like 50% or less than that. I'm sure I'm less than that. But either way, so whatever my occupancy is, like it's almost a G in my pocket. So
a free G for a bedroom.
And it's no skin off my back.
Reloaded 504 peoples. Homeboy Todd is Airbnb-ing out one of the rooms in his house.
The master suite.
The master suite.
And also, Dave, let me say this.
Yeah.
So we redid the flooring in the master suite, and we love the flooring and we love the master suite. I personally was not a huge fan of the bathroom. I just think it's kind of small, but whatever.
Yeah.
But neither here nor there. So, um, I guess the point that I'm attempting to make right now is that this gave us the opportunity to really make this bedroom like shine. Like we actually had an excuse to decorate it and
That's great and all, bro. But how do you know that like fucking Dexter's not checking in and he wants to,
yeah.
snip you up, wear your skin, all that
Yeah.
great shit?
I mean, honestly, whatever, bro. I just like to live dangerously. I'm gangster like that.
You need to get a pit bull, bro. You got a fucking chihuahua. What are you gonna do in the middle of the night? Like throw the chihuahua at the dude?
Have you ever seen my black cat?
The black cat is decrepit and very old. I'm sorry to put it in those terms, but it's true.
Hey, look over there. He's looking at you.
Probably. It's all he can do. Be like, yeah, I see you.
Dude, that fucking thing will leap on your face. Literally, the cat will leap on your face, bro, and that's a wrap for you.
You need to scare it, hold it, and then use its claws to
Dude.
like rake across the face of Dexter, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you, when I thought dude was gonna come back last night, like, cause he still had like hours left, and
Yeah, you had a check-in that went MIA. You told me.
I've had a couple, bro. I've had a couple. So let me tell you a couple of my. I'll try to keep these episodes short. So I had my first guest from the VR from the platform VRBO, which
Okay.
is homeaway.com.
All right.
Combined. But anyway, so they don't necessarily cater to people who are renting areas within a home.
Okay.
They cater more to like whole home.
Right. Gotcha.
Anyway, so I wasn't privy to this information, or I just didn't do my due diligent research. So, I kind of dropped the ball. I did my best to explain in the descriptions, what it was, what they were getting.
Yeah, people are ignorant, bro.
Well, I'm just trying to get the point across that I wasn't trying to pull the wool over anybody's eyes. All the photos were 100% accurate of the area. Anyway, we had a booking. They came through, a lovely younger couple with their daughter, and as soon as they arrived, I even had suspicion. I even reached out to them.
You already knew there were going to be some punk motherfuckers.
I reached out to them on the site, on the platform, and I was like, "Look, guys, I just wanted to remind you, your booking is coming up soon, and that you're going to be staying in a multi-dwelling unit, in a shared unit, in a private room.
Don't be bitches.
Right, like just I want you to be aware of what what it is."
Yeah.
And because I had a feeling they wouldn't, and sure enough, they didn't. They did not know. They had no idea. They thought they had the whole house, right? So, they were like, "No, this is not cool because my daughter."
And they backed out.
And I was like, "I hear you 100%. So, yeah, they were like, "Yeah, this isn't cool." I was like, "All right, cool. You can use my phone, chill on the sofa, watch the game." Daughter started, like, playing, like, video games or whatever, So,
Yeah.
like, everything was cool.
You just accommodated him. It was all gravy.
And, yeah, so I had to, so I gave him a refund, and and that was a wrap,
Yeah. Oh.
So I didn't make any money. They didn't, they gave me, they had nice things to say about me, and that was it.
They didn't tip you?
Oh man,
It's fucked up.
ain't about that.
They should have shown gratuity. They should have been gracious. For
They
you.
could, whatever. No, but they were way put out, dude. I understand their point of view.
Yeah.
I wasn't put out. It was a fucking Friday, and I'm like, Psh, I'm in my own crib.
Heard that.
Hey,
before I forget, we had a caller that I wanted everybody. This is, I guess, a lesson for all you reloaded 504ians. If you got kids, police their phones, see what they're dialing up on the internet. It's not our fault. We are transparent as a motherfucker. Okay, so
yeah,
here
we
goes,
really
bro.
are. You can pretty much see through.
Yeah.
Every single.
Hello.
Thing. Oh my god.
You need to call me back. My son has a sticker, a reloaded 504 sticker.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right.
Apparently he found in the bathroom.
Who is this?
Imagine that. Somebody that called the hotline.
And now he's saying things like dried vagina.
What?
My God.
Some
I
kid.
got children saying dry
Saying
vagina.
things like fuck
Oh,
and shit.
that's fine, but the dry vagina.
And talking about running from the police.
Oh.
Ooh.
I don't know what to say.
Call me back.
Is this
My number is-
concerned mother?
Let me stop that right there.
Concerned mother.
So, yeah, it's a concerned mother. She left her phone number. I have not called it back. Maybe you could take that one. Take one for the team, Todd.
Sure, absolutely. I got this. I'm good.
I don't know what to tell her.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry that you people found our people, but, you know.
Well, I mean, a couple of questions that I'm going to have for this young lady, obviously, is how old is your son? And congratulate her on raising a fine, outstanding young man that has fabulous taste in podcasts.
Yeah, exactly.
Second of all, I'm going to ask the young... See, this is where it gets a little weird for me, right? Because,
Yeah, it gets tricky, bro.
Yeah. So, but normally what I would do is I would, you know, I would attempt to put the fire out. So, you know, it may take...
We can't bribe her. I'm not spending money on this shit. It's free, bro.
Okay. Well, I mean, you know, maybe a visit, a handshake, maybe hug it out.
Maybe hug it out. I'm just saying, if she smells the paper trail, like she's gonna want more money. She'll extort us, and I'm not playing that game.
See, I don't know if our fans are like that. From what I've gathered thus far, they seem like upstanding.
Hey, no doubt. For the most part, that's actually why I chose to play that one, because that one, it presents a conundrum, right? But on a flip side, it's like,
25-cent
here's a fucking disgruntled person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's you know, one of those things, right? You can't please all the fish every time you're in the ocean.
Yeah, my bad. So all of y'all out there, look, if this is your first time tuning in, look, we curse. We talk about shit that people ain't talking about because they know they shouldn't talk about it, and we say that shit in our ads. Look, we talk about stuff that you think about, but you know you shouldn't talk about, or you got nobody cool to talk about it with. You know what I'm saying? So just let us explore those venues and just appreciate us for that. If you don't, I don't know, don't listen, don't download, don't unfollow us, unfriend us, whatever.
And I think I think it's important that we get across the importance of dry vagina awareness, because because you know it's an ongoing epidemic, and it's certainly not anything that anybody wants to deal with. It's an uncomfortable conversation that, you know, nobody likes to spit on somebody else's pussy.
Yeah, I don't think that's a conversation. Like, once you realize it's not getting any wetter, it's like, damn, I just remembered I left laundry and it's on fire.
Yeah.
I gotta go do stuff about that.
I think my dog had like a colostomy.
Right now.
Appointment going on. I'm gonna yank my cock from your cactus pussy and go ahead.
I suddenly have things to do at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's just how it goes. Dude, the other night, real late, probably around 1 a.m., somewhere around there, was driving across the bridge, and I realized, like, I play this game, okay? Every time I drive across the bridge.
Really safe, Dave. Real safe.
Well, they got so many crossovers, right? World at large, the Causeway Bridge is the longest bridge in the United States. I think it's like 24, 26 miles, something like that. It's got a few crossovers that connect the two spans, and that's where you're supposed to pull over if you have an emergency or whatnot. But that's also where the cops sit with the radar. So this is my strategy.
It scares the fucking shit out of me, bro. Every time I drive across, sober,
Fuck
not sober,
that.
fucking daylight, not daylight.
This is the strategy, bro. Like, the crossovers are every few miles. They might have, 6 of them in 26 miles. So, I mean, they're spaced out. So, you get to the crossover and you do the speed limit. And as soon as you pass the crossover and you realize there's no cop there, then you just fucking floor it. And you can just do 100 miles an hour if you want. But when you get within, like, let's say 2 miles of the next crossover, mile and a half.
Yep.
Get it back down to cruising speed, to legal speed. Because I knew this dude that was a cop, and he had a radar gun, and he's always using it for traffic stops. And I'm like, hey, man, how far do those things reach? He was like 2 miles tops. He was like more like a mile. So, and you realize it's a shotgun pattern. It's not laser accurate.
Right.
So if you're in a group, just do the cruising speed of the group. But if you're not in a group and you want to speed, then just realize before that next spot where a cop could be ducked off, slow down, bro. Just a mile.
definitely.
Just a mile.
I think, first of all, that's fucking great insight, Dave.
I
Thank
crossed
you.
that bitch so fast, bro.
Yeah, I see. I don't, but I'm just like not a crazy driver. But I think the better question, or a more pertinent question, would be what is the legal precedent, right? Like, so how from what distance can they legally accurately?
Legally, as far as the damn thing will reach. Like, as far as that gun will reach.
Yeah, if that thing says we're going 100 from fucking 3 miles away, it'd be like, my lawyer's gonna be like, that fucking thing can't see 3 miles away.
Yeah, if you get a lawyer for a traffic ticket, bro, you got time to waste
guess you're
and
right.
money
Yeah,
to
yeah,
waste, bro.
yeah.
That's what they rely on, though, you know what I'm saying?
I guess you're right, yeah.
My grandfather, bro, true story. My grandfather, he had bought a Mercedes. This was, I want to say like 1980, 1981. He bought a 1979 Mercedes. It was a sedan, but it was a 6.9 liter. It was the fastest sedan in the world at the time, production sedan in the world. Okay. So he's on the Causeway Bridge, and he's just murdering it, bro. Like, just dead in the fucking whole bridge, right? 180 on the dash in 1979 is pretty impressive, right?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
So the cops couldn't catch him. But they stop him at the end of the bridge, and they just straight up, they're like, get out your car, put it in park, come with us. They brought him straight to the bridge commissioner. Okay. Sat him down in the bridge commissioner's office, and they're like, you talk to him. This is what happened.
What the fuck?
He was born a salesman, bro, like all his life. He hustled hard, bro. He made good money, but he was self-made, bro. This dude...
What did your grandfather do? He
was
real estate, huh?
He flipped real estate, cars. He was the first person to build and sell car carriers in Louisiana.
No
so,
shit.
Yeah. He was in the record business. He did towing and recovery. He did repair. He sold cars off that lot. Anyway, so he's sitting in...
Which lot? Not the one that I'm familiar with, huh? Like, not the property they
on
lived
Central. He had a shop on Central, a big one.
Oh, all
yeah.
Right.
So anyway, so he's sitting in the bridge commissioner's office, and long story short, he gets out of the ticket, gets no ticket. All he has to do is give the bridge commissioner a ride from one side to the other as fast as he possibly can.
That's fucking...
1979, bro. The bridge commissioner's like, I gotta see this.
Right.
Let's go for a ride.
Right,
You're
right,
fucking
right.
man's man. We'll have a drink afterwards. I ain't gonna write you a ticket. Let's do this.
No shit.
Jumped in the car, 180, all the way to the other side.
Insanity.
Yeah.
True story, bro.
Yeah.
See, that's the way
Dude,
the world used to be, bro.
I saw the schematics on that car, on its suspension.
Yeah.
You would not believe how many parts are in each wheel hub.
Really?
Like, yeah. It was air ride suspension in 79, bro. Production.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
That's
yeah, it was a beast.
So that'd be like, have you experienced Tesla's ludicrous mode yet?
Mm-mm.
Are you familiar with it?
I have not sat down in a Tesla ever in my life. Have you?
No, but are you? I've not. Are you familiar with ludicrous mode?
No.
You're not,
No. Is it like chicken and beer wrapper mode?
dude. I can't believe you're a car dude. You've never heard of Tesla's.
It's a goddamn electronic car, bro. No, I'm not into electronic cars.
Okay, well, it's gonna smoke any fucking vehicle that you can produce with gasoline. So
Great. Can
I
it
just-
rev?
No, it's fucking silent, dog. It fucking goes.
That sounds sick. Pop a clutch, bro.
That's
That's
what
how you
it's-
get bitches. Pop clutches, you heard me?
I mean,
All right, what is ludicrous mode, bro? Please tell me.
Okay, so ludicrous mode, I honestly don't know the logistics, the ins and outs of it, but I do know that you should fucking YouTube it right now.
No, I'm not YouTubing anything right now. I'm watching our sound levels, bro. You always asking me to do that shit.
Fucking you and your goddamn
So,
sound levels, bro. All right,
You
what
need
if
to go
I
take a
YouTube
ride
it
in that shit and
I
then bring it up on this show so that you can
Okay,
fucking
fine,
tell
fine.
the people
I will
what's
describe
happening,
it.
bro.
I will describe it. Our listeners already know, dude. The people that are listening know.
I think the average person has not ridden in a Tesla. No.
they know what ludicrous mode is.
It sounds like like Lil Jon mode. I'd be like, okay, yeah, I know.
It was not meant to be hip hop related, I don't think.
Well,
like
okay.
there's an actual word ludicrous. Like it's a ludicrous word. It's a word in the vocabulary.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was just a rapper's alias.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Oh my God.
Dick.
So you're telling me, so wait, tip is actually a word like TIP?
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, go on with your story, bro.
Yeah. So I don't know what goes into it. I do know that so it goes from a
0 to 60. How
0 to
fast?
60. I think it's like 2.4 or something.
Throws you back in a chair.
Like pins you to the chair.
But that's got to like drain all your batteries, and then you get to the end of the track, and then you got to push it back to your house.
Kind of, but not like that exact. So it'll let's say the average battery life is 200 miles.
Yeah.
It'll probably make it 150 miles.
No shit.
Something like
See,
that.
the problem I have with that also is that where are your recharging stations? I don't see them motherfuckers anywhere where I live, bro.
I hear you. I don't know.
So you'd run out of juice.
I don't know the answer to that question.
But damn it, Todd.
I do know. Well,
we need answers.
I'm not endorsing these fucking things. I am saying,
Your story is ludicrous, bro.
I am saying that when I can afford one, I will probably buy one because I think that I'm not a car guy, so I don't give a fuck about what's powering it, gas or electric.
Yeah.
These things are crazy, Dave. Just watch a couple of YouTube videos.
All right, well, that'll be great, bro. You buy one of those when I'm finished building my 78 Chevy.
Which I respect and
I'm going to creep up to your house.
Dope as fuck, bro.
And then we're going to get in it, and the first intersection we come to, we're going to do burnouts, and then you're going to appreciate having a fucking gas...
I can do burnouts.
Gasoline.
I can do burnouts, dog, with my fucking electric vehicle.
Yeah, but the sound, the purr of the engine, bro. It's like,
yeah, no. All you're gonna hear is the fucking actual rubber on gravel, bro, on asphalt.
Do it, bro.
I mean, I don't have them kind of chips right now.
Well, get them chips. I'll finish building my shit. We'll get together, see what's happening.
Buy some fucking properties and let me fucking manage them.
Okay.
Here.
I'll see what I can do, bro. Hey, pause for the cause, young Todd. I got a quick clip I want to play. This is an exclusive offer on a local New Orleans-based comic book. You can't get this without the code I'm going to give y'all at the end of the drop, so check it out. Welcome to another Reloaded 504 quick clip.
At nightfall, a string of murders in New Orleans has been uncovered. These aren't your typical acts of violence. The victims bear an unknown supernatural mark. When the city's protector, Marie Laveau, is found murdered, a collective team of reformed sinners with supernatural powers, led by the immortal Jean Lafitte, are called in to solve the case. As they delve deeper into Marie's death, they begin to suspect the rise of the Black Queen, an entity that has been asleep for centuries. Now awakened, her evil threatens to free the ancient gods of chaos and cover the world in a cloak of darkness.
I smell human.
As her minions crawl out of the shadows and threaten to unleash horror upon the city, only Jean Lafitte and his team of hunters stand between the darkness and the total destruction of the city. All help now rests in a team simply known as God's Hand.
Hey guys, my name is Anthony Figueroa, and I am the creator of the God's Hand story. This idea was created by a challenge. I was asked if I could create a story that was uniquely New Orleans, which would showcase the mystique and the flavor of the culture while using real New Orleans legends. Thus, the God's Hand story was born. To help me bring this story to you guys, I brought together the same talented team that successfully crowdfunded the Chronicles of Count Carlos back in 2017. Jesse Heggie, who did all the coloring on Count Carlos, is back, and he's going to use his amazing skills to bring the supernatural world of God's Hand to life. I also have Marcus DeGisu back. He did a great job on lettering Count Carlos and played a vital part as editor to give the book that polished feel. And of course, I've got Armando Leduc, one of the main writers from Count Carlos, on board to help me on the production end of this. Believe me, it takes a lot of work to bring you guys a superior product. Packing all this talent into every volume, we're going to bring the God's Hand world to life so you can feel every raw, untamed emotion, every twist, every turn on every page firsthand. We're asking you guys, the fans out there, to help us bring this project to life. With your donations, we will successfully fund this campaign and get all those great rewards out to everyone who helped us by backing this book. Speaking of rewards, we have a lot of great perks and exclusive items that you will only be able to get through this Indiegogo campaign. Just to give you a sample, we'll be offering metal bookmarks. We will also have metal prints. We have cool limited edition cardstock prints, as well as an exclusive Indiegogo cover that you will not be able to get anywhere else except on this campaign, so don't miss out. We also have a mystery artist that will do a special variant cover for us that will be released to everyone who backs the book once we hit our goal. I can't wait to tell you guys who it is. So you guys getting excited yet? Because there's more. We also put together a special 48-hour early bird special for anyone who pledges within the first 2 days of the campaign, so you definitely want to get in on that. Thanks again, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys at the wrap party. Special thanks to Shane Bouvier, Christopher Leach, Brian Lotiges, and everyone here at Heroes Corner for all the work and all their support. You guys did a great job of helping me bring this to life.
Alright, cool. And for the Reloaded 504Ns, you will receive a copy of the God's Hand book, a small paper print, and a digital copy of the successfully crowdfunded comic book, The Chronicles of Count Carlos, which is also drawn by the same artist. All this ends on December 6th, and is for that link. That link is in our show notes. So go to the show notes, click the link, and it'll bring you to a special version of the page where you can cop this book. Check it out, y'all. Peace.
Appreciate
You had mentioned this before, like you're not afraid to go walk up to a celebrity if you should happen to spot one in public.
Yeah.
And whatever. Like
Yeah.
you're not afraid to go like say, hey, can I have a picture or whatever, all that shit, right?
Why would you say afraid? Like, why
Well,
would
not
anybody
afraid.
be afraid?
Afraid is a misnomer. It's more like etiquette with stars in public. Like, should you approach them? Shouldn't you approach them? Because my feeling is they're already famous. They get this shit all of the time. When you see them, they're probably like, trying to have a good time with the people, and you're gonna walk up and be like, hey, you're so and so, let me get an autograph, let me get a picture, and he's gonna be like fucking trying to be gracious, but at the same time like gritting his teeth. I don't want to be that dude.
When is the right time though?
I don't know.
So you know when the right time is?
It's selfish to like seize the opportunity because you're like, fuck his feelings, fuck his plans, I'm gonna go run up on him.
No, that's the life he chose, bro.
Shit. Well, then, if I was a famous dude and I was a dick for it, like,
Stay at home.
What if we all of a sudden we're like the fucking Howard Stern's a podcasting or some shit, and we can't go anywhere, and you can't go to McDonald's and get a burger because
then we'd have to deal with it, bro.
That's fucked up.
And we'd have to.
I would not deal with it well.
You
I'd be like,
either
get the fuck up off me, bro.
You either embrace it and deal with it that way, or like there's ways you can fucking circumvent it, bro. Like So let's just imagine that like whatever I'm saying right now goes viral, or whatever we're saying right now goes viral.
Sure.
And our faces are like household known, which is just counterintuitive because this is a fucking podcast, so we don't have to worry about that. Like there is no visuals.
I have put our faces on a couple of promos, by the way.
Well, then why the fuck are we not already famous then?
Good point. Excuse me while I adjust things.
Jeez, technical boy.
Good point, but it hasn't happened just yet.
Yeah. Well, so I guess the point that I'm trying to make is that
I'm sure we're taking pod waves by a storm as we speak, though.
I'm sure we are as well.
Even though this isn't live.
Right. It's just that I'm saying that
we're the
my
underdogs.
Stunning good looks.
Stunting?
Stunning would normally overpower any any dialogue that we would have.
Wait, are you saying your good looks are stunted? Like stunted growth?
Stunning, like as in I don't know. Where was stunning? I guess maybe created, like or derived. Stunning,
stunted?
Like maybe like a Medusa thing. Like bitches look at me and they're like, I turned to stone. I don't know.
Maybe there was like a reduction in good looks and they were stunted.
Yeah, that chrome. I don't know where I'm going, bro, with this.
Like in the womb, were you exposed to like carbon monoxide or something that made you look like you look now since birth?
I did. I was hoping you would bail me out of that, dickhead, but you didn't. Thanks. But anyway, I did as a kid. I would like to share
I
this.
don't bail nobody out of nothing.
Yeah. So you saw me floundering, bro. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I even fucking mouthed to you like I'm done. Like I have nothing else. Anyway.
Oh, see, I missed that part. Seriously, I really did.
Yeah, cool. So when I was an infant, I was in a house fire. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. I like that crisp sound. Yeah.
It didn't change anything, bro.
Yes, it did, dude.
No, it's down.
Ask the ladies out there.
So you were in a house fire?
My voice just got a lot more crisper.
You're so full of shit, bro. Hey, I was talking about the Causeway Bridge earlier. Check this out. I have a way to eliminate all Causeway cops' jobs.
Yeah, fucking drones.
No, check it out. You put a camera at the toll booth on one end, and you put a camera at the toll booth on the other end.
And then you do math.
And then you do math. Bam.
That's fucking stupid.
So if you cross it too fast, then you were speeding. Here's your ticket.
What if you are a selective, like, what if you're just the type of dude that likes to speed in spurts?
As long as you don't make it to the other side
so you
within
just
a certain amount of time. Look, I already told you, bro. I told you last episode. I caught a ticket on the interstate.
You go
doing 85 and a 70, and there's no reason I shouldn't have been able to do 85 other than the stupid fucking sign, bro.
To the wall.
Check it out.
And because the cop said so.
Yeah, but don't you remember when it was 55, stay alive, whatever?
I can't drive. 55. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. But check it out. It used to be 55.
Have you ever heard his interviews, D. Snyder? He's a fucking, like, ridiculously smart dude.
D. Snyder, motherfucker?
Yeah, that was Twisted Sister.
No, it was not.
I Can't Drive 55.
It's Sammy Hagar. Go do your research.
Motley
Now listen to my
Crue.
story, bro. Listen to my story, bro. Jesus Christ. Are you done?
Hey, this crazy.
Are you done, bro?
I'm done because I'm not done whining.
Are you finished? Are you through?
I'm
you got
done.
it out your system?
Yeah, I'm done asking you questions, bro.
God
Yes.
damn. No, it wasn't asking me questions. I was trying to say something, and then you interrupted with the wrong fact, and then... Oh, my God. Reloaded 504ians love you, bro.
Calm it down. Calm it down, Dave. It's going to be okay.
Anyway, I wanted to bring up a racy subject. Are you ready?
Ooh,
Are you ready for one of those?
I think I am.
All right, bro. You ready? Two words.
Yeah.
It's going to blow the field wide open. You ready?
Yep.
You ready for the two words?
The better question is the public ready?
Whiteface.
Whiteface.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's controversial, Dave.
Extremely. There was a recent news story. I forgot to get the guy's name. He was like a politician in Canada, and somebody dug up pictures of him in blackface.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Which is obviously a racial.
Well, check it out. His face was painted black, but he was dressed in an Arabian outfit, and it was for a Halloween party.
I think I saw that.
And so because that was dug up, and everybody, it kills me, bro. Everybody, Kathy Griffin, all these fucking people, as soon as somebody says you're a racist or you're a woman abuser, they tuck their dick between their legs or their tail between their legs, and they're like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. This dude,
what do you mean?
This dude was dressed in a outfit like depicting an Arabian person. It's a costume party.
Oh, so in other words, you're saying to cater to the general public and the fact that it's not politically correct to fucking.
He just bent over, bro.
I mean, that's what I guess. If you're a public figure,
they were accusing him of dressing in blackface.
You know what? Anybody who says anything about me and who feels like I'm a racist can go fuck themselves.
That's how I feel too, and that's what I would tell the public. If I was dressed in a outfit for Halloween, then you can kiss my ass because it's a motherfucking Halloween party.
Yeah, if it hurts your feelings, then I'm sorry. I cannot deal with your therapist bills, bro. That's
really.
not my issue.
You need to go find another safe place in another fucking area code away from me, because the
And
504 don't work like that, motherfucker.
And if this response offends you in any way, please let me know how you think that I can be, I don't know, a little bit more, how you would like me to cater to you. You know, in other words, I don't know, like, what the fuck, you're only going to get more fucking vinegar because you ain't
spitting no honey my way, motherfuckers. Now, look, I will say this. the origination of the black face was.
Oh yeah, this whole racist. Oh, but
It was
Dave,
two comedians.
I have to
it was
pull
two
back
comedians,
on that a little bit. I really
yeah,
do.
but check it out. Two comedians back in the day were mocking black people. That's what blackface is. So they painted their faces black and they used white makeup around their eyes, and that was blackface. So I understand that. I understand that is offensive. I don't appreciate it either, and I'm glad if they, stop people from doing that. The trouble is, it occurred 70 years ago, and nobody I know is doing it. So if you accuse somebody today of wearing blackface when he's dressed like an Arabian at a costume party in fucking Canada, like, what are you talking about?
Hey, I mean, I guess that's what you have to deal with when you're a public figure.
I suppose, but the thing that pisses me off even more is what I brought up in the very beginning, whiteface. Like, what about like the Wayans brothers in that movie White Chicks?
Right.
Like they acted like two dumb white chicks, and everybody was like, "That's hilarious."
I mean,
Bravo.
obviously it wasn't hilarious, but at the same time, it wasn't
retarded,
offensive either.
Exactly.
Right? You know, so
exactly.
It's
bro.
just it's whatever your sensibilities are.
I guess.
And if you choose to have your feelings hurt, look, dude, I've had this argument with people of all races, and you aren't gonna win the argument. It doesn't matter.
No, I believe that, but this is our fucking platform, right? So we get to speak.
Yeah, but I don't even feel comfortable. I honestly don't feel comfortable because it's not my place to tell anybody else how they should feel.
Sure, I get that. All I'm saying is go somewhere else with all that bullshit because that dude wasn't wearing blackface. Like, go define what that is and then realize that the two are not a match and then let him go. It happened because he's a politician. I don't even give a fuck about the dude. I'm just saying I'm tired of hearing a goddamn term.
Dave, that's just society today, bro. Like,
stop being so offended by everything.
Everybody's
like, that dude's the motherfucking loser. That dude's the fool.
You can't pick and choose one asshole to be like, to bitch about.
No, there's too many of them.
Because everybody's bitching about everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really honestly think, I mean, that's what it is. Like, it's cool to be bitching and moaning about the shit that's going on in society. And
I don't think it's cool. I want to get rid of those people.
Well, 100%. I mean, I agree, but it seems to be the prevailing thread. I don't know. Maybe it's what the Kardashians are doing. I don't know. Like, it's whatever. It seems to be what the.
It's a conspiracy theory set off by the Kardashians.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, whatever Kool-Aid they're. I don't know, right? Like, whatever the masses are consuming, it's teaching them this shit, right?
The Kardashians' Kool-Aid's probably giving them massive asses.
I don't want to
What's their heritage that they have such big booties?
They're Armenian.
Armenian?
Mm-hmm.
Armenian people traditionally have big booties?
No, they bought their booties.
What? The whole family bought booties?
All fake booties.
I did not know that.
Yeah, dude.
I feel like there's been an incredible revelation just now. I'm sorry, I'm tripping.
I could be wrong, but I think I'm right.
I thought they even have like young ones in the situation.
They've all bought all kinds of body parts, all of them.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they weren't all born like skinny fucking like twig bitches.
What? That's crazy. So that's why Jenner was like, "All right, I see how this works.
Who?
I can buy myself a whole body and become a female."
Who?
The dad.
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess right. I never thought about it like that. I honestly never thought about anything about that. But
he saved all his chips up, and he's like, "All right, I got enough for vagina, check. Vaginal lips, labia minora, and majora.
I mean,
and,
can you
clitoris?"
Dude, he was not only like was he a dude for his whole life, he was, dude. He won.
I know.
He was an he was an elite. He was a super elite athlete. He was like the alpha male. Like,
yeah, but he was a runner, wasn't he?
Dude, he won the decathlon.
Yeah, runners are not innately.
Decathlon.
Yeah, but listen
dog.
to me. Listen to me right
10
now,
events
bro.
in one. 10 events.
Runners.
Decathlon. No, running was only one part.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
10 things.
10 different things that dude
I'd like to find out.
mastered.
Yeah. And he was the best at it, like in the whole entire universe.
What?
For like, I think twice. Like,
He's like, that's not enough. I need to make it 11.
Dude, he was like, he was the premier U.S. Olympian. Like, he was the cream of the crop United States Olympian. And really world athlete.
I would have cashed out at that. I would have been like, all right, I don't need no more public eye.
How do you go from that to where he is now, you know?
He's trying to
like,
live, bro.
To put it into context like that.
Yeah, but he's just trying to live. He's like, you know what? I haven't done this. Let's try this.
I guess. I mean, I'm all about trying. You know what I love? I love it when women tell you they're all about trying new things. I'm like, oh yeah.
You just think about the dirty things you want to try with them.
Okay.
Hey, bro, homeboy was on Comedy Channel on roasting somebody.
Who?
What's this dude we talking about's name? I thought it was Jenner. Bruce Jenner.
Bruce Jenner used to be his name, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so he's on Comedy Central roasting somebody, and straight up dude was like, "You could, if you don't like that last joke, you could suck my dick." That's fucked up.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
And I mean, he gets down like that, so he'd probably suck your dick.
Yeah, he touched on something about it being a dry pussy, bro, which is, I don't even want to think about it, but yeah, I would imagine if you turn skin inside out that it's not going to feel like a voluptuous, moisturous vagina.
Is that what happens?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's basically like if you took a...
I think we're just imagining that, bro. Like, as a kid, I imagine that's
like,
what happened.
If you held a banana in front of a hole in the wall and then just punched the banana through the hole in the wall.
That's not how it works, bro.
I think surgically, medically, that's how it's done.
I don't think so. I mean, there's got to be stuff that's behind the dick that dudes have in their bodies that chicks don't have.
No, bro, you're not just poking a fucking hole in somebody's body.
That men need to clear away.
They create this.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's got to be they have to create a cavity within a man's body.
Dude, you cannot create vagina tissue. If you could, the fleshlight would be like 2.0
dude,
right now. Dude,
you can definitely create vagina tissue.
No fucking way, dude.
If you can fucking clone a sheep, you can fucking clone pussies.
I'm not saying you can't grow a vagina on the back of a rat like they did an ear. I'm just saying.
You can.
That'd be kind of fucked up.
You can grow... Well, was the ear functional? Like, could the rat hear better?
No, it wasn't an eardrum. It was just an ear.
Oh, so it was just like
they grew an ear on the back of a rat and then took it off and sewed it to the side of somebody's head.
Then they can grow some Well, what are they doing the labiaplasty surgeries?
I'm out the game, so I'm fucking married now, so I don't. But I feel like they should have some sort of disclaimer, like a mandatory disclaimer. They'll be like, all right, look, I'll give you a vagina, but we have to tattoo this sign right above it that says, warning, I used to be a dude. If you're cool, please proceed.
Yeah, definitely that. Definitely that. When I was a kid, I used to think that people should have like some sort of some sort of signature after they had sex for like a few hours afterwards, just so like the rest of society could know somebody just got laid. I think,
really?
Yeah, like maybe like a purple dot on their right forehead or something, you know, just something like that just happened, like
well, if
biologically.
You don't wash yourself, it's biologically
right.
smelly.
No, I just thought that would be dope, right? You could just like walking, like you get into a meeting and then like fucking this chick's like shakes your hand and you look and she just like got a pussy tore up, you know.
I find it comical when I'm sitting in a situation where it's totally inappropriate that I'll look around the room and be like, yeah, that chick sucks dick.
Dude.
Yeah.
I can't stop doing that shit, bro.
Me neither. Because people walk around so prim and proper and professional and in the capacity of whatever job title they have. And it's like,
it can't only be you and me.
We all break it down into the nuts and bolts, like for real. Like we know you a freaky bitch, or we know that Mr. Man, you ain't so prim and proper when you're in the back room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sticking it to your old lady or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we know.
Yeah.
We're all basically human, bro.
People are fucking freaks, bro.
I know that. So, with the whole dry vagina discussion segue into the New Orleans drainage issue.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, it's sort of relative. I mean,
I guess.
on the one hand, we have all dryness, and on the other hand, we have too much wetness.
Yeah, drain the swamp.
So check it out for all the Reloaded 504ins that are not from Louisiana. We've been dealing with a serious issue in New Orleans, and Mayor Cantrell's trying to solve the problems, evidently. They've been pulling debris out of drainage throughout New Orleans, tons.
Including vehicles.
Metric tons, even a vehicle, bro.
Vehicles.
So they pulled the car out of the underground Lafitte drainage canal, and in addition to that, as of like last week, I believe, 370 tons of debris. And everybody wonders why we fucking flood so much.
But also, I read that now, while what you just said is 100% true, or at least what they reported, they also claim that they did not discover any major blockages.
Well, I think 370 tons would
qualify as a major blockage.
Yeah,
right?
Even if it's like a square inch here, a square inch there.
Right.
It all adds up.
Right, and I'm sure it helps that they got all that shit out. If they did indeed get it all out, like I didn't see any fucking piles of shit anywhere. So.
Yeah, well, no, neither did I. But I mean, like for the listeners that ain't from here, it made the news, and they showed them pulling a car out of a drainage canal that was there since Katrina, by the way. It was somebody that was missing or some shit.
They also showed astronauts landing on a moon on a fucking Hollywood set. So.
Oh my God, you one of those people, bro?
I'm not saying I'm one of those people, and I'm not saying it didn't happen.
Look, you need to stake your claim in this argument, because I was gonna ask you if you think that you're the cool godfather, because like growing up, I had the cool uncle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like the dude that knew I smoked cigarettes too young and didn't rat me out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wanted to know if you consider yourself the cool godfather. About Reloaded 504 people, he's the godfather of my child, so I need to like grill him occasionally to make sure he's going to be that dude.
Yeah.
Don't rat your boy out.
So first of all,
serious.
I was gonna say, Dave. First and foremost, honored, obviously, to be bestowed with that honor.
You're honored to be bestowed with that honor.
Yeah, right. Like,
all right, get down to the tax, bro.
Well, I shouldn't be sharing my tactics. So, like, yeah, what happens, like, my relationship with my godson is between me and him, right? Like, I'm not privy to share what but you see, by giving me that right, you trust. That shows that you trust me to guide him.
This is the clue right here.
In the correct path.
By the way, bro, this is what's happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. I got you 100%. This I can assure you, my friend. I will not pull a Kylie Jenner upon you.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
100%.
Don't all of a sudden become.
I ain't gonna like flip my dick inside out and be like,
Yeah. All of a sudden, you're like his fairy godmother. Legit.
Can't happen.
Literally.
Can't happen, bro. Cannot happen.
Hey, y'all, we're going to pause for a station break and a little sponsorship. We have no sponsors currently because nobody will touch us. We're not PC. We stay just raw, out-the-box shit. So
this episode is sponsored by Purple Fox Management.
This episode is also going to be sponsored by ourselves. So this is a commercial for ourselves.
Purple Fox Management.
Be about it.
Yeah.
Hey. Welcome to New Orleans' own #1 podcast.
Hey, turn that down real quick.
Come laugh with us. Come laugh at us. And remember, leave your feelings at the door. You can't come in here catching feelings when we let it all hang out. We're all in this together because we're all a little thrown. Reloaded 504, New Orleans' #1 podcast.
We're taking a shot. Oh.
Yeah, we're doing a shot, bro.
It's fucking 8 o'clock. It's early. We got 2 down. Oh, yeah, we got another 3 in us tonight. Probably 4. I can talk until I fall on the ground.
I know. Actually, that happened one time. You didn't fall on the ground, but your head.
You told me I was.
You were
doing
standing
some
up
shit like that.
You were standing up, and your laptop was on a counter, and your head was down on the keyboard. And then I started a video, and you were like, "Hey, what's up? What was happening?"
Dude, she is fucking woken me up like Like I fall asleep.
Who's
like
woken you up?
Jody.
Oh. What up, Joe?
Woken me up like I fall asleep jerking off or something. And like my dick is still in my hand.
That's
and she'll
terrible.
take a picture of me and show it to me.
Hey, bro. I got woken up one
I'm
time.
just sitting there with asleep with my dick in my hand. It's so good.
I got woken up one time on the side of Airline Highway in my truck with the truck running with a taco in my hand. And I got woken up by a state trooper.
That's no good, man.
What do you say? Like, he ain't even whipping out the breathalyzer for this shit. He's
Got
like,
any hot
yeah,
sauce?
fucking, yeah, right? I'd be like, man, you got any of that fire sauce?
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, that didn't end too well. Actually, I got out of the DUI.
Damn.
Can you believe that?
I mean, yeah,
I gotta share this story. I gotta tell all y'all.
Are we
this
live
is,
right now?
Yeah, we live, bro.
I don't even have my headphones on.
Oh, well, my bad. Pour some shots, big dog. I'm gonna tell the story,
is that
bro.
what we're doing? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I took my shits off. I thought we were taking a break.
We did, and then it announced, and then it was done.
Oh.
Just trying to catch you up to speed, bro. Anyway, so look, this is what happened, bro. I was at a bar, and like everybody, the whole bar was full of people I knew, and I was having such a great time and all of this shit. And I was with somebody. They had to go home, and so I bring them home, and I was hungry, and I didn't want to call it a night, so I grabbed some Taco Bell, and I planned to go back to the bar.
Taco Bell used to be the fucking staple.
Yeah. I'm trying to, homie.
I know, bruh.
Oh, my bad.
Aren't you in the middle of the story? I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to be like all crafty and shit. We're trying to figure out
No,
how.
motherfucker, I was saying get the shots, bro. I was talking this whole time real long so that you could get the shots.
Oh, yeah,
Anyway,
sit down and
so
interject, like, get a
I'm
little
trying to
comment
get
there.
back to the fucking bar,
Now
but
we're
I'm
just
trying
gonna,
to
like,
eat
talk over, so,
fucking
like, the whole story
tacos.
is gonna get...
This is awesome. I'm trying to eat the tacos, but I'm driving a Standard, so I had to pull over to eat the taco. While I'm pulled over to eat the taco, I pass out.
Right?
So the fucking I get woken up by a knock on the window, a very hard knock, I might add.
Was
and
it a flashlight knock?
it might have been a flashlight knock, but I think it was starting to turn daylight, and it was a fucking state trooper. So they hauled me in. And the whole time they're asking me questions, I would just be like, yes, no matter what they ask me.
Nice.
They'd be like, were you driving? Yes. Are you drunk? Yes. What's your name? Yes. Like, I just kept doing that. So they got worried it was a medical situation.
Yeah.
And I guess it was towards the end of their watch. So they just called my dad. Like, this is high school days. So they just called my dad, and my dad came and picked me up.
Yeah,
so I'm standing there. This is the tricky part. I'm standing there outside lockup with the state troopers and my dad. So now I have to phase out of like medically retarded and go back into it's okay.
Right.
And so
like,
I navigate that
off.
situation. I navigate that situation, and they're like, it seems to be sort of coming around now, but we don't know what happened, and we were worried about his medical situation, so we just handed him over to you. So as soon as I got in the car with my dad, I was like, Dad, they were beating the shit out of me, so I just played like I was fucked up retarded, and they thought that they messed me up too bad, so they called you and didn't even book me. I don't know if he bought it, but he was just pissed because he had to take off of work to come get me.
Of course, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucking sweet, right?
I know, but I got
played
out of,
both sides, bro.
Yeah, but I got out of the DUI, huh,
Hey,
bro?
bro.
Yeah, that was,
cheers to that, homie.
that was fucking. I was winging it, son.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we
a
could
good
toast
one.
to that. That was a dope spot right there in my life.
Without a doubt. Yeah, fucking working both ends.
Some fireball for my cabeza. Oh God, Todd.
So delicious.
Oh. Yep. Okay. We on. Oh my God. You know what that means?
Yeah,
just-
the wheel of shit, right?
We just took a shot, bro.
Yeah. That
Wheel of shit.
Dearest Reloaded 504ians, if this is your first time tuning in, let me explain the Wheel of Shit. It's a finely constructed box. I made it myself. And it's made out of a cigar box. It's got a disc on top with a lot of funny colors.
There's a video actually on Todd Cranola of
very
Dave
many videos.
crafting said box wearing only an elf's hat.
Oh, he's lying. But anyway, it's got a few subjects on the top, like drugs, cops, job, family, friends, women. You get the idea. So it's called the Wheel of Shit for a reason, right? We spin the wheel, and we... How would you put it? The person that has to face the wheel of shit has to talk about whatever subject it lands on turning to shit. So if it lands on drugs, I got to tell you about a story in my life where drugs went to shit or family went to shit. You get the idea, right?
You might ask yourself, well, what if it lands on drugs and I don't have any experience with drugs, or cops and I don't have any experience with cops?
Luckily, we have
Rest
experience
assured,
with all that shit.
we've got experience.
For sure.
So,
all right, so
yeah.
the deciding factor is we have to Rochambeau to see who faces the wheel of shit. And don't get me wrong, it's the hot seat. This is basically like a wheel of terrible times in your life. So
yeah, it's usually not a fun story. Well, you know, I think we try our best.
Yeah.
To turn it into to
turn
spin
them
it
smiles right side up.
But it's meant to be
a learning lesson, I would think.
Yeah, it's kind of where, you know, it's meant to be a hot seat issue, right? It's meant to be putting
hot
the person
topic.
on the.
You were asking that one time. You're like, "What's that fucking hot button? Hot button?" You kept saying like hot button, hot word. I think it's hot topic.
Hot topic?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that hot topic.
Yeah.
It puts you on the
hot seat.
On the hot seat
to discuss the hot topic.
Yeah, I think they get it. Let's do the fucking thing.
There's heat involved.
There's heat.
All right, bro. Let's Rochambeau. Look at me in my fucking eyes, bro. I don't need no cheating, bro.
Money.
Ready?
Yeah, weirdo.
1, 2.
Woo! Was the eye contact sufficient for you, bro?
Yeah, it was. You won legitimately.
Did you notice my leg was tapping the whole time to subtly distract you from
I didn't.
my 1, 2?
No, it didn't work.
Because there was more than 1, 2. It was a 1, and then I did that, and you didn't know.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
You didn't notice because my leg tapping threw you off to not know. You wouldn't notice my arm movement.
I think you're full of yourself because you won, but if you lost, you wouldn't be so full of yourself.
The equilibrium had you fucking.
Wait till next episode, bro. I'm gonna get you.
Had your vision thrown off, and so what had happened was.
Yeah, whatever. All right, bro. I'm about to spin this shit.
Spin it, dog.
All right, let's flip it on. Let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll.
Tick, 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 tick.
Those are cheesy sound effects, by the way. All right, I'm flipping it off.
Tick.
All right.
Oh, look what it landed on. Oh, my God. Can you believe it landed on this racy subject?
All right, bro. It landed on Friends.
That's not racy, bro.
Well, maybe not, but it's the wheel of shit. Everything's racy on the wheel of shit, bro.
You picked a fucking cream puff subject.
You know what?
Go with it, bro. Go with you. I like to hear your friends' stories. I'd like to consider myself one of your friends. I want to hear what you got to say.
All right, this one has got to do with a certain friend of mine. I've been friends with this chick for like buku years and then some, bro.
Okay.
She's solid, bro. She's a good friend. I don't know if she listens to this show or not, but if she does, K10, what's happening? Shout out.
Well, if
holla.
she's not listening to the show, then she's not a fucking good friend, bro.
I know. I need to sway her opinion
Dude,
towards
as a matter
Reloaded
of fact,
504, bro.
I recall. Go ahead with your story, homeboy.
Okay. Yeah, so shout out K10, what's happening?
Yeah,
all right,
yo, what
so
up,
K10? I was already into some shit before I met her out this night. I dropped some acid.
I don't even know the backstory to how you met this young lady. I'll
tell you about that.
Okay.
But anyway, so I'd already been into some shit. I dropped some acid, and she wanted to meet up and go hang out. So we did. So, and it was always, how do you say that? Platonic?
Platonic,
Platonic,
yes.
yeah. It's a platonic relationship I always had with this girl.
Which
And,
means to the kids, I'm sure they know, but
yeah, we were
friends,
just friends.
friend relationship.
Always just friends.
Like no fucking and shit.
Right. And very
Did y'all get high together? Like y'all smoked and shit?
very solid chick. You know what? I don't know. I don't think she was much into that. But anyway, so I'd already dropped some acid, and I meet up with her, and
So
we
you were
go
like,
out.
you were in the friend zone, working the perimeters, trying to get into the fuck zone. Obviously.
No, bro.
What?
It was just a friend thing, bro.
Jeez.
So I meet up with her, and I'm tripping, and she goes stop by her friend's house for a minute. So we go over there. I'm not too keen on being around strangers when I'm tripping. So
Sure enough.
it was a situation for me, but I stood fast and pummeled through it. You know what I'm saying? So we're sitting
Absolutely.
over there, and it's two other chicks, and sitting over there bullshitting. She gets a call from some dude that works offshore that's in town all of a sudden. She's like, look, I really, really, really want to go see this guy. Let me just leave for a little bit. I'll be right back in just a little bit, I swear.
She was going to get some pipe?
Fuck, yeah. So I'm like, son of a bitch, man. I'm like, Kate, I don't know. I'm tripping. Like, this is not cool. She's like, I'll be right back. And
She
I'm
wasn't
like,
tripping though.
Motherfucker. No, she wasn't.
What a bitch, bro. So she left you hanging out like that?
Yeah, so I'm sitting at this
That's
person's
fucked up,
house,
babe.
bro.
That's fucked
These
up.
two chicks, bro.
So okay, all right.
So I'm thinking, I don't know what I was thinking. It was just a weird situation. The chicks end up going to sleep. It was like
it's a fucking weird situation.
it was a chick and somebody that was visiting her, and they go to sleep. So I'm sitting in the den of somebody's house that I don't know by myself, and there's a fly in the den somewhere, and I can hear it like it's right next to my ear.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's buzzing around.
Are you
and
sure
I'm like
it was
tripping.
a fly, or were you just tripping?
I look across the room, and she had one of those stack unit stereos like back in the day with the glass.
Oh yeah.
The glass door in front of it.
Oh yeah.
And I see a reflection of myself sitting in the chair, and it looks like Jesus' face. And I'm like, motherfucker, I gotta get out of here. Between that and the fly, I was like, I got to go.
Word.
Fucking bust out of that house, run down the steps of the front porch, walk out into the street, and I start walking. I'm like, I don't know where the fuck I am. I don't know where I am. I get to a highway, and I almost get hit by a bus.
Jesus.
And I'm like, son of a bitch. And I finally I pick myself up, and I run back to that house, and then I start blowing up her phone. And then finally, she fucking pops up, comes and gets me, and we're arguing on the interstate while she's fucking screaming at me. I'm screaming at her, and she's swerving by accident because she's so heated in this argument. And there's an 18-wheeler. The front tire is right outside of my window.
Yeah.
And she almost runs into that shit, and I grab her fucking steering wheel and like, woo!
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was fucking horrible,
Ridiculous.
dude. Yeah.
Jesus.
Get back to my house, and I'm like thinking I'm getting out of her car.
You're tripping on acid at this moment.
Heavily, bro.
Jesus.
Thinking I'm getting out of her car, going back into my apartment, and won't have to deal with anybody. But no, she follows me, and we keep on arguing, bro. And I'm like, this has never happened to me again in my life. I swear to God. And I walk up to this notepad, and I'm like, K10, no. It was a note to myself. The next day I wake up, don't talk to this bitch ever again because this is fucking horrifying.
Right.
And she just walks behind me and crosses it out and puts K10 yes. I'm like, you're fucking with me. You're fucking with me. You don't understand how much you're fucking with me.
Yes. Yes.
Jesus.
That's
yeah,
fucking
so
awesome, dude.
that was the time friends went to shit. Still friends with this girl to this day. She's solid as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Can't say no bad about her except this stupid ass fucking story.
That's good, bro. That's a good story. I've never heard that one. I don't know too much about your history with her. I've only met K10 a handful of times. She is she's a unique chick, right? She's gangster, right? Like,
Yeah.
Beautiful young lady, but just like hard as nails, right? Like don't take no bullshit type.
She stands on her own too, bro. She got a lot of brothers. She grew up around a lot of brothers, and some of them are bikers, so she was in with that culture too. So yeah, she don't deal with no pussy bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Basically,
funny story. So I ended up meeting her through you, obviously. I don't even know where or when we precisely, but like when or where that was, but. I do recall, like, the second time I met her, I used to drive. No, this is gonna date us all, right?
Roger.
So this is pre-internet, obviously. This is when we used to have to drive to Mr. Binky's to get porn, right?
Yeah.
So I would drive to Mr. Binky's like on a lonely late weekend night, you know.
No ass pulling night.
Didn't fucking a swing and a miss, right? Couldn't pull any pussies, so it's gotta end the night at Mr. Binky's.
Bank it out.
So sure enough, I'm fucking pulling into Mr. Binky's, and then fucking who's right? And the funny thing is, there's always fucking weird fuckers in the parking lot, right?
Yeah, you ain't lying,
always, dude. Like that, dude. That's another story. Remind me to tell you some excellent stories. But anyway, so you know, I'm used to like fucking dodging and avoid. I say used to, like I used to go to the porn shop.
Yeah, that sounded pretty regular, bro.
Right. Like this probably happened like 6 times in my life, which is maybe a lot for some people, but
all right, that's enough backpedaling, bro.
No, I think 6 is reasonable. Anyway, like towards the end, it used to be my goal because I realized that females worked at these places, and like, how can they not be whores, right? Jesus Christ. Anyway,
Roger.
Again, another story for another time.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I fucking park and, looking to my left, looking to my right, making sure there's no fucking weird-ass fuckers, like, around me and shit, like my boss or, like, fucking uncle or aunt or whoever, dad, who fucking knows. And, so I don't see anybody, and I fucking get out of my car, and I'm walking up, and then fucking, what do I know? I get a tap on the shoulder. It's fucking K10. She's like, hey, what are you fucking doing in this place? I'm like, I mean, what are you doing? She was there with her boyfriend at the time. They were like going to buy sex toys and shit. So
no shit. She has a name, people. I just chose to keep it out of the mix, and for a very good reason, as it turns out.
Yeah. So I don't know where that escapade ended up. I bought like some dope ass like bukkake porn that night and just fucking made a mess of the fucking condo.
Enough.
Oh god, it was fucking so glorious, bro. I wore like a silk glove. It was
please.
Silk
brakes
glove.
on.
Put like a fucking I put an ice pack around my neck and put like a with the blinders on, like what do you call those things that you put on your eyes?
Jesus, bro. I have no idea.
Like cucumber
fucking
pad,
glasses.
like a cucumber pad over my eyes. And then, like it was a full experience.
Oh my God!
It was so fucking good.
Thank you.
So good.
That was a great story. With that, we're gonna sign out, people. We love y'all. Say your goodbyes, Uncle Todd.
Love you like bukkake.
Peace.
Sweet. What is that? Number 3?